Today I'm going to be playing as the nation of Tumbuka. No, not Timbuktu, like 50% of you thought when I mentioned this country last video. Tumbuka, it's completely different, get it right. Like North and South Korea, completely different, unrelated. Either way, Tumbuka is a nation that starts off in Southeast Africa over here, surrounded by other weaker nations and the very powerful nation of Kilwa right at the start. These guys over here, they don't have feudalism. Kilwa does. There are some gold mines down here as well. However, we don't have access to them, which makes Tumbuka, along with Makua, in my opinion, probably the weakest nation over in this region of Africa. So expansion at the start, especially versus Kilwa, very, very difficult. You know what else is very, very difficult though? Our goal for today. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, because Tumbuka apparently means crossing the lake or something like that. We're gonna have to conquer every single lake in Africa. I'm done, man. I'm done. Let's just start. Let's just start the video, man, please. Alright, here we are as Tumbuka, not Timbuktu, ladies and gentlemen, and this is everything we can see. We can't even see the Indian Ocean over here. And yeah, man, as Tumbuka, like I mentioned at the start of the video, something I didn't mention is this very cool flag right here, so shout out to that. But yeah, man, our national ideas right here, +1 attrition for enemies, +1 max promoted cultures, +10% trade efficiency, so these are decent. Then we got snap discount, +15% national manpower is going to be very helpful. Your legitimacy, tolerance of the true faith, caravan power, which is actually pretty good for inland trade nodes, national unrest, and merchant. And we have no unique missions, and we can't form any other nation. We do start off as a tribal nation too, a tribal monarchy, the vassal one, which isn't the best. I'll probably swap to tribal despotism later down the line. But yeah, as for the goal, man, obviously, like I just mentioned in the intro, we gotta conquer every single lake in Africa before starting this playthrough. I scattered them out. All of these ones right here that we can see are going to be pretty easy to get. Then there's another one in Ethiopia right here, which I do think will be decently easy as well. Another one in West Africa, of course, Lake Chad, which is going to take a while, but it's not really going to be that hard. And then, of course, well, we have something else. And that something else that we have, ladies and gentlemen, is the 2 lakes that are owned by Tunis right at the start. Now, 2 horrible things can happen to us by the time we get there, because it's gonna take a very long time. The second worst thing is being owned by an absolutely massive Spain. It really isn't that bad though, because most of their armies will be in the New World. The worst possible thing that can happen is that it's owned by Tunis, who's only allied to the Ottomans. Because if they're only allied to the Ottomans, there's no way we can work around it. If they have another ally, we can like maybe even no CB them or something like that and avoid fighting the Ottomans. But I'm just know I'm in for a world of pain by the time we get there. Not worried about Ethiopia, not worried about West Africa, not worried about any of this. Either way, let's get the game started, man. We don't even have feudalism. We absolutely suck. We're at Tech 2, dude. Yeah, this is going to be painful, boys. Let's stay stuff done. Let's pick a cult. We are fetishes, by the way. I am going to stay fetishes the entire run because why not? Let's go with the discipline one right at the start. Money really doesn't matter as any of these guys at the start, man, because soon we're going to be rolling in money from the gold mine. So I can afford to actually go into like very heavy debt here right at the start. So there we go. Let's just pick up some of these guys. We start off with 5 troops. Let's get rid of the zebras right here and yeah, build up a little more. Now, as for the strategy, man, obviously Maravi is the only nation we can fight right at the start. They have Lundu as a vassal, and you can see the expression on my face change. Because they've allied Mutapa, who has Butwa. Frick my life. Okay. Another thing you may have noticed over here is that a lot of these provinces we need to get to, man, we're disconnected from them, right? And we will have to colonize as well. Now, there are a couple of things we could do right here. Obviously, we're going to have to go expansion, even just to get to West and North Africa if I go like this. And I have a phone call. Phone call aside, we could, what I actually did was ally Bucha right here. If we let one of these guys, hopefully our ally, grow and eat all of these other guys, they will form Kitara. And if they form Kitara, they'll actually start colonizing these 5 provinces right here, which means we'll be connected to the Lake Victoria guys and to the Congo guys. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. I'm gonna try and help Bucha to form Kitara. Now let's just find a way to fight Maravi. Okay, so here's some good news. I've actually allied Kilwa, man, which is dope. That means I'll definitely get their help versus these guys down here. Sure, they could strongly desire some of this land. No way I'm giving it to them, right? And also, my ally Bucha up here has already eaten up 2 guys. So the formation of Kitara is on track. Or actually, yeah, 2 guys. They ate up 2 guys. Excellent. So let's just wait for favors with Kilwa. I'll fight Moravi, full annex them and Lundu, and then I'll fight Mutapa. Maybe, I think you can full annex them and Butwa. Yeah. Also asked for knowledge sharing from Kilwa, so now we're getting feudalism. Let's activate this. There we go. Buha's at it again. Good job, boys. Okay, I got 10 favors with Kilwa. I've set everything here as provinces of vital interest. Got the free company up. Let's declare a Moravi for whatever. Call in Kilwa and Kazembe. I'm just gonna white piece Mutapa here. Once my truce with them is up, we're gonna full annex them as well. Dope. Occupied everything I wanted. Easy white piece on Mutapa. Didn't even have to siege a fort, man. And there's Moravi and their subject Lundu, full annex. Now, as for owning every single lake in Africa, I'm pretty much gonna go off of owning every province around it. And if we can't own a province around it, basically a wasteland, just basically own every province that borders the lake. For example, for this one, Kivu to be valid, I need to own these 2 provinces. You get the point, right? But we already dominate one. Obviously, for this one to be valid, I need to own these 2 as well. So we will, but this one is pretty much done. There we go. First war done, man. Let's core that up. A rising lion, claim on every neighboring province. That's awesome too. We also got stabbed during this. Let's pick that up, and I'm gonna rival no one. Now, Kilwa is threatening to break the alliance because they've turned hostile, but that's okay. We already used them up. We have the same truce as Mutapa. I'm gonna declare first. Easy. That's all I needed Kilwa for, man. Just took out a loan. There's feudalism, which means there's admin 3, diplo 3, and mill 3. Okay, let's do 4 now. Tier 2 gov reform time. I'm gonna go martial society. Okay, truce with Mutapa and Butwa up. I'm actually Miltech 4, which puts me 2 techs ahead of them. Let's declare. I'll call in Kazembe and Bucha. They've allied Kikonja. Let's full annex them. Yeah. Extremely easy war. Didn't even have to siege this level 3 fort. They unconditionally surrendered. And that is gonna be a full annex on Mutapa and Butwa, ladies and gentlemen. Which gives us 3 gold mines. Yes. Okay, now we need to be, well, same tech or above Kilwa. Of course, it's going to take a little bit of catching up because they're probably very close to 5, whereas I'm not. I'm also going to be deving the gold mines. I'm also going to be, what you call it, deving the Renaissance. So, yeah, let's core all of these up. There's another mission, Wealth of Africa. Very nice. I'll take that, obviously. Let's rival Kilwa. They're really not that strong, are they? The thing is, Bucha doesn't come over here to help, and neither can Kazembe, so, obviously, Bucha, my strategy is working really good so far. They just need to wipe out Nkore and Rwanda, and they'll be able to form Kikonja. Lowering autonomy right now, just started deving the gold mines. I pushed this one up to 9. These are obviously pretty low, but we'll get there. So now I'm really money maxing, so we can just hire 15 different merc companies to beat Kilwa's ass. If you're wondering why I'm fighting Kilwa, it's because... Well, wait a minute. Why am I fighting Kilwa? We really don't have to. We could just go around them up to Ethiopia, but what's the point, right? Might as well just fight them. They got 2 more gold mines we want. 2 more up in Ethiopia. We might even get the 3 more in West Africa. It's funny. It's funny. But yeah, income, man, already fixed. You see, I had 1,000,005 ducat loans. Then I had 500,025 ducat loans. Then I had 250,000 50 ducat loans, and now I got, well, yeah, very little 60 ducat loans, man. In fact, let's just go ahead and get burger loans right here and pay off all these 4%ers. Look, that's it, man. See, I told you money isn't an issue at all here. Okay, Kazembe here isn't needed anymore. Come on, Bucha, hurry it up, bro. There we go. Let's swap to tribal despotism. We really aren't gonna play with vassals at all this game. This is just what I needed. I'm running a level 2 trade guy as well because obviously we want what you call it, a lot of diplo points. But there we go. These 2 are done. I just literally just clicked on the final one before I got that event. There we go. Now let's do Zimbabwe. Yeah. Kilwa, by the way, is a tech ahead of me now, so I will have to play catch up with them. Gold mines are up, all 3 of them to 10. I've now started deving the Renaissance Center capital of Tumbuka, which is really nice to dev in because it's got gems. So yeah. Not colonialism, renaissance. I don't know what I said. Just Rwanda left for Bucha. They're allied to Cuba. Would Bucha do that war, I wonder? They probably would, wouldn't they, right? Maybe I can help them out with a little gift or something. Now, I got more troops than Kilwa. They just got done fighting some stupid war up north. Even with them being Miltech 5, man, I think, dude, we can just get them on numbers, man. I think we can just get them on numbers because it's still a while until I get the Renaissance. As you boys can see, it's pretty expensive deving this. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait like 6 or 7 more years. You know what? I am gonna pull out the old numbers game on them, you know? Because we're making just so much money over here with the gold, man, that I think that's really the only thing we do. Frick it, dude, let's go. The most annoying part about these wars is that they just walk over the uncolonized terrain, right? So there's no real way to stop them, but frick it, man. Let's just go, yo. Let's just go. There it is. I'll call in Bucha. I don't think they'll do anything, but why not? See, this is what I'm talking about. Actually easy. Actually very easy. Okay, let's take as much as we can from them, man. We don't care about AE here. Okay, I guess we'll take the rest of them later. I know they got this tiny little province right here, but we can't see it, man. Actually, we can see it, and we can select it. Okay, nice. There we go. And now all of that is mine, and I can see the Indian Ocean. Excellent. So, several... Okay, this is a useless mission. We probably don't have enough to core this up. Yeah, we don't. So... yeah, let's chill, man. At this point, really, we're waiting for Bucha to eat Rwanda or for our truce with Kilwa to expire. Obviously, we gotta get rid of all these guys. There we go. Back to making money. Easy. Of course, with this, we've acquired 2 more gold mines, but these aren't really a priority for deving right now. You know, we'll use those points to, you know, continue the speed up of the Renaissance, and I'll just click on them here and there because the 3 ones that are devved up to 10 that we have already are making enough money. But we'll bump these up too eventually. Fuel. Hey, look. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, after this, boys, after Bucha eats up Rwanda right here, they'll take the decision to form Kitara, and they'll start colonizing this one, this one, this one, and these 2, I think? I don't know, I'm not sure, but either way, we'll be connected to the Lake Victoria guys, which is them, and we'll be connected to the Congo guys, which means we can go this way. This way, we really only need to fight Kazembe out of the Congo guys. I guess Luba too. And then it's just gonna be straight up conquer all of Kitara up here. By the way, I am gonna be opening up with expansion. I know, admin idea group, you don't want to take it for your first one, but what's the point of getting exploration, right? There's admin 5 running all level 2 advisors, by the way. Obviously, like I just said, expansion ideas. You know what? Maybe I think I'm gonna stay tribal the entire game too. Fetishist tribal conquest of every lake in Africa. You know, I like the sound of that. Damn, Catholics here early. What the frick? Already 4 frickin' Catholic provinces in Congo? It doesn't happen this early, does it? Okay, I've acquired a colonist. Where do we send him? This is wasteland, right? Yeah, so it doesn't matter if I, you know, wait for him and then go up here or something like that. Well, actually, shoot, dude, we need to do these 2. Why not do those 2? We're really not in a rush here at all. But it is right next to me. So yeah, I'll go with native repression. There we go. Let's send him here. There we go. Just bumped Sofala up to 10. Hey, there's Kitara. There we go. Bucha just formed it, and these are the 5 provinces they're colonizing. Now, they start off at 400. I know that. It probably isn't gonna be that quick. I'm gonna wait for them to finish, then I'm gonna break the alliance with them. Yeah, because we don't want to disturb anything, right? But yeah, there we go. Now we border each other, man. And look, every one of them around Lake Tanganyika right here has been colonized along Lake Victoria. And, well, obviously there's nothing on the other side. And boys, don't get me started with the, oh, you have to get, you know, the Northern Congo Basin colored in your name. It doesn't really matter, does it? And these are actually going pretty quickly, man. They're already up to like 600. You know what? I think they're gonna be all right. And that's our final gold mine for now, up to 10. Okay, all of them are at 10 now. Now we're really in the money, boys. Yeah. Okay, truce with Kilwa is up. They're Miltech 6, so I'm not risking anything over here. Let's full annex them. And that's a full annex without even touching Ogaden. Nice. Okay, this should be Ajuran. And Kitara has finished colonizing all of its provinces, so now we gotta claim on them. We can fight them. Yeah, we're same Miltech, funnily enough. But we can fight them. We'll just need a lot of admin points for that, so let's chill a little bit. And what about this right here? This should be... Oh, okay, I thought this was all wasteland, but no. We gotta colonize these two, pretty much. Another mission, create an economic base. Cool. Just started colonizing this Insta event for 200 population. I like that. Well, that's now officially one lake done. Lake Malawi. Hey, I can see Adruran. Nice. They're always usually easy to fight. I like to... Whoa! Alrighty then, they're allied to the Mamluks. I didn't expect something as stupid as this to happen this early. Now, this is uncolonized, it's wasteland, and I can't go to Ethiopia from here. However, what is this one? Okay, let's fight Gitara, man. Now we're attack over them. And we're done here. These guys gotta be full annexed anyway, or wait, they're on medium still. Yeah. As I was saying, these guys gotta be full annexed anyway. We can't do that in one war, so let's just do that, I guess, and we'll finish them off later. Yeah, nice. Okay, I gotta fight Kazembe, actually, right? Yeah, Kazembe I do gotta fight, and then they're pretty much the only ones we gotta fight this way. I'll continue expanding in this region if we need to grow our power base or something like that, but if I don't feel the need to become more powerful, I think I'll just do Kazembe and not care about any of these other guys. We've become a great power as well. Okay, next it's gotta be Kazembe or Ajuran. Oh, that's right, the whole Mamluk thing. Right, as I was saying before I got a phone call again, actually, is, what is this one? It can't be a wasteland, right? I think it's, wait, maybe I can see like this. Yeah, look, yeah. Okay, that right there is a province we can colonize, so, but we still can't go around Ajuran. They're up to over here. Who is their other ally? Yemen. Oh, shit. Well, we gotta claim on them from that stupid-ass mission that we took earlier, so... we don't do it now. When are we gonna do it? Which one is this? Is it Mogadishu? I think it is. We're pretty much done with Adran here without being able to piece out Yemen. We just need to border Ethiopia, so let's just take as much as we can while taking... Shoot, we can almost full annex these guys. So just these peasants popped out of nowhere, bro. I need to deal with them and then I'll peace out Adran. It's okay though, because we're just stacking up admin points. There's an unconditional and a full annex on Adran. Nice. Okay, so now we border Agadin. We gotta go through Agadin and then we border Ethiopia. I've also started colonizing this, so we're about to get Lake Turkana as well. Second ID group time, and I just realized we actually need to take this province from Luba as well, obviously. For the second idea group here, we gotta go with something, mill boys. I'm thinking offensive. The policy is settler chance and discover adjacent? That's a stupid-ass policy. Well, quantity, I could use quantity as well, man, but it's just... we need to buff our army in case we face some powerful guys up north, like the Ottomans or Spain, right? So, or we could stack that attrition. We already got it for our first one, right? +1 attrition for enemies, and then this one is... +1 attrition for enemies. Sure, let's go defensive. Why not? Just sent a colonist here, so Lake Turkana is now done. Obviously, we own both the provinces that are next to it. Excellent. That makes 2 of them. Yeah, that makes 2 of them. When we finish Kitara, we'll have 4 more, and in that same war, we'll deal with the Luba province. But now, let's deal with this Kazembe. Oh wait a minute. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Sometimes the best way to win a war is to avoid it altogether. Sun Tzu, Red Hawk. The Art of War, this video. It's all the same. That's only if you clearly know your objective. You see, this was a test, folks, to see which one of you in the comments watching right now noticed that I also have to take this province. Alright, I didn't see it. I forgot about it. Blah, blah. Laugh it up. We'll fight Kitara soon anyway. Oh, land attrition would be really good, actually. Yeah, I don't even know why that hat was on. My hair is great today. I usually wear it when it's like this, right? But hair is looking good today. Nope. Truce with Kitara is up. Let's deal with them and this one Luba province. It is only one, right? Yes, it is. Okay, there's that Luba province. Cool. You know, really, I should have full annexed them, but frick it. And that's a wrap with Kitara. Perfect, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lakes done. I can't threaten Kazembe for this one because it's their capital. I gotta... that truce isn't that long, but we should deal with Agadi... With... Okay, who are the Mamluks not allied to, dude? Look, again! How did I notice that the Ottomans were fighting the Mamluks last time, though? Ah, it's because Adran was... Okay, so I gotta keep an eye out on these guys. If one of them is fighting the Ottomans, I fight them. Because then the Mamluks won't come in like they didn't with Ajuran. Or I could just declare, I mean, how strong are the Mamluks? They're really not that strong, are they? I can't see them as the thing. I'm seeing it. It's happening. Ottomans are fighting the Mamluks again. The Mamluks are actually pretty close to not accepting here. Either way, I'm gonna go in on Kazembe because this should be quick, but we'll keep an eye out on that as well. That's all I want. There it is. Mamluks aren't willing to accept. Actually by quite a lot. Okay, who's easier to fight? Agadin or... Wait, Marahan doesn't even border Ethiopia. Or Ethiopia might have blown up here. I swear they owned this. I can't click on them yet so I can see their cores, but I think they're not as strong as they were. And look, Agadin too. Agadin didn't own this, man. So Funj is up here and Warsangali is here. Yeah, let's go in on Agadin, bro. Okay, this war is going great. I'm also colonizing 2 provinces now since we don't need to colonize anything to get anywhere. And look, Funj is even over here, so it's... This is the Mamluks, I think. So it's all connected to West Africa, and this is the route I'm planning to go through. Unless we encounter like a super weak... well, I was gonna say Mamluks and then we go like this, but it doesn't matter. We need to get to Lake Chad anyway. So yeah, we gotta go like this anyway. I don't need to colonize anything right now, so with these 2 colonists, man, I'm just working on filling in some holes over here. And I'm actually... There's a couple of guys I can diplo-vassalize over here in Congo. I might do that as well, but yeah, what I was getting at is we need to dev colonialism, man. And obviously we're gonna do it in one of the cheapest provinces in all of Africa. Pate right here is just... Yeah, I can't upgrade the center of trade just yet. Okay, let's steal maps here. Nice. Oh, and I even got access. Here's a lesson in trickery. There's Funj as a vassal. Now we're connected to West Africa and we can ask for maps of the Sahel region. Yeah, that is the Sahel. Perfect. Yeah, let's do this too. And there's a peace out on Agadin, which means we finally border Ethiopia. And actually, we need to fight them and Semyon, who is not Jewish, is Coptic, for this little lake right there. Excellent. So, yeah, man. Funj just got some cores over here. I might give them those provinces. Let's see how this plays out because, yes, Ethiopia definitely did not look like this earlier. As we can see, they have lost provinces. So, yeah, I guess fight Ethiopia to get connected to Funj, learn of West Africa, and then... Wait, we're in a different subcontinent now, are we, to our vassal? Yeah, they're in Northern Africa. So, interestingly, boys, we can't take provinces next to them on this side. That's okay. We'll annex them soon enough. Okay, so let's go back down. Let's continue, like, whatever we were doing, colonizing and, yeah, pushing for colonialism over here. Okay, so I vassalized Kikonja, doing it to Kalundwe now. Ethiopia continued to blow up, which means I need to get involved here real quick. There's share maps of the Sahel from my... Ah, we didn't learn that much. We learned about Wadai, though, and we could fight them, but... Yeah, let's get into some of these guys over here. So, oh, I actually have a CB on Ethiopia. What? Frick it, let's fight them. Okay, done with Ethiopia. Do we need to full annex them? No, of course not. But am I gonna take the max? You know what? Yeah, let's make everyone here angry. I don't have the diplo points for that. Oh, like this... Oh, wait, but this is the province that we need. Specifically, why would I not take that? And via these provinces, we gotta get to it. So, I mean, yeah. There we go. Okay, there's the peace out in Ethiopia. I think I'm gonna fight all of these guys, you know, because why not? Why not? There we go. Yeah, there we go. There's Kalundwe as a vassal as well. Oh wait, all of these guys up north want to be my vassals now. Lunda too, huh? I said we weren't gonna play with vassals this game, but what else do we have to do? Frick it, let's vassalize everyone. Just got prospering times in Ankober, which is in the Ethiopia trade node. Got Kuba, by the way, working on Lunda now. Is that Lunda? No, that's not Lunda. I'm not even improving relations with them, actually, I don't think. Yeah, working on Lunda right now. After that, we'll go for these northern guys. You know, I did flip out a freaking tribal monarchy, but I guess we are doing vassals this game. Where'd I get 5 from? 1, 2. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, colonialism, nice. You know what? For these 1, 2 province minor here, guys, I don't think it's worth it for them, man. If I just, like, let's see, Funch has some cores. Yeah, if I do, like, a reconquest on Alodia and co-belligerent Semyon and Damot and Kaffa and Hadia, we got everyone here except for Meribari and Janjiro, so... But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lakes done. This is 9. Over here is 10, and then up in Tunis there are 2 technically, so we need 13. So man, we're at let me count again because I forgot. 5 plus 3, that's 8 out of 13. Not bad, man. Not bad. You have 4 more to go. I don't know how to count. I know. No, it's 12 because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 2 up here. It's 12. I got 8 out of 12 already. It's just that the hardest ones are left. Quick one right here because it's something to do, and that's for my boy right there. Let's do the same thing with these guys. Also, finally, admin 8. Jesus, sure, I'll take that. Why not? Yeah. What I want to do is this. We are over gov cap, and in the meantime, up north, I'll be dealing with other matters. Oh wait, the frick. Alodia, Kaffa, Damot, Hadia, Janjiro. No, not Yemen. Medibari. Okay, this one was kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, who do we knock out last? Semyon. Semyon is last. Okay, let's go for everyone else first, then. That's also for my boy. Okay, Damot is out. That's how we're knocking these guys out. Everyone goes 1 by 1. See, I don't think these guys can see this. I think that's why they've stopped there. You see, earlier, I sneakily built some fortifications over here, which means these assholes that I'm fighting right now, they can't go further down than this, right? So I basically got them all locked in here. There's Janjiro out as well. I am coring these provinces, aren't I? Yes, I am. White Peace to Yemen. Realistically, I should have gone for them more to nab these provinces from them, but frick it. There we go. Let's knock out Hadia. Finally wrapped up expansion, man. We've been working on this idea group for almost 100 years, but with such rapid conquest, it's expected. You know, obviously it would have been way faster just to fight these guys 1 by 1, but I liked the moment of declaring on 7 or 8 different nations at the same time. You guys gotta understand. Well, there's Kaffa out, and there's the final guys. Wait, doesn't Funch have cores on some of these other guys? No. And there's the final guys, Semyon and Medibari out as well. Okay. Borders are pretty disgusting. I am aware of that, but what do we do now? Funch, how long have we had them? Oh, okay, 10 years have passed. And, oh, boys, 9th lake acquired. That's right, we own Tana Lake. Excellent. So, now, we could actually diplo-vassalize Wada as well, but no, because we can fight them in Kanem Bornu. This should be Yao over here, and I think it's gonna be like Wada, Yao, and Ayr, if they exist, and then we just go up. Ottomans are here now. We still can't see them as the thing. Ooh, perhaps request to share maps from Funj of Egypt, and we can learn of the Ottomans like that. See if they're allied to the Ottomans. See if they're allied to the Ottomans. Of course, the Ottomans are allied to the Ottomans. To Tunis is what I meant. What about Spain, though? Okay, there isn't Spain. It's Castile, and they're really not that powerful. I'm twice the size of them. Portugal as well. Ottomans are really powerful. Ottomans are really powerful. Okay, I don't think Spain is in Tunis. Ottomans could be allied to Tunis, though. Let's see. Does Funj know about Egypt? They do. What have we learned? We've learned a lot. We see the Ottomans now, and they are allied to Tunis. Okay, they are allied to Tunis. Now, this isn't the end of the world. This isn't the end of the world. It really isn't that bad, and as powerful as these guys are, man, with the amount of money that we can just keep sending in every single merc stack we can find in the game and hold them off just enough to get like 10 or 20 war score versus Tunis to take that. It's just gonna be super annoying. Another thing is, who's this? Is this Fazan? Another thing is, Tunis could have another ally that we could just no CB, not fight the Ottomans, and take those provinces from Tunis. So right now it's not looking that bad. It's just that we have quite a while to go till we get to here. Okay, I have started annexing Funj. Let's give these guys the integration policy. Gave out strong duchies earlier, of course. We finally filled out this hole here of uncolonized provinces. There we go. I'm working on doing this one and this over here as well. I don't think I'm gonna go south. What's the point? Another Ottoman Mamluk war? Ottoman invasion. Okay. This is where they're gonna turn them into an eyalet, and they're actually gonna become a big threat. Do I declare now on the Mamluks? I'm gonna be faster than the Ottomans, obviously, or maybe not, and just like peace out for like this border here. You know what I'm saying? 3 provinces are easier to defend from the Ottomans than like whatever this disgusting ass border is. How much war score is this gonna be though? Let's try and calculate. So it's 3 and 4, that's 7, 4, 11, 14, 18, 22, 26, 29, 32, 35, 30, yeah, like 40% war score for this. If we stop on these, that's actually too much. The Ottomans will ail at them before we can get that much, especially with the amount of land that they have over here. Not a good idea. We need to find a way to fortify. If we eat up Dongola here and Ethiopia, will that somehow help us? Maybe a little bit. Final government. Oh no, it's not the final one. I definitely need the gov cap. I'm an idiot. Why didn't I ever ask maps of, oh, Funj doesn't know about this. Maybe we spy on Wadai. There it is, yeah. That was extremely quick, boys. We wouldn't have been able to do it. We would have just ended up in a war with the Ottomans, man. Correct me, these guys are strong. They probably want my stuff now, too. No, they don't. Not yet, at least. There we go. Funj has been annexed. Okay, well, we're still figuring out stuff up here and spying on various guys that I want to fight. Mainly Wadai, of course. Let's go ahead and fight Congo. Wait, no one has a CB on Congo? You're kidding me, dude. I thought my guys would have spied by now. Great, now I just ruined my whole, let's fight Congo thing that I was about to do. You know, a surprise war, but... what's the point? Guess we're waiting on truces then. Now, let's check the gold mines. I know one depleted earlier, but I did bump it back up. Where's the freaking trade goods? There we go. That one's depleted. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and we did acquire 2 more up here, but we're kind of good on money, boys. But there can always be more. Okay, well, someone spied on Congo. And I spied on Wadai. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's officially time to enter West Africa. That's 100% on Congo. As you just saw, everything went to my vassals down here. We might fight these guys again if we get there. I got a core on Wadai from an event. And Wadai will finally accept. Jesus. Okay, we got that. There's only 1 province that we need to core. Will I discover this? Okay, I haven't discovered it. Maybe when it gets connected. But in the meantime, I am spying on Ken and Bornu to steal their maps of the Sahel. As we can see over... Oh, wait, who's this? Wait, how is this occupied? Is it occupied? It is occupied, dude. Oh my god, man. So, I don't know if you guys know, but from over on this crossing, I think Songhai can colonize those provinces through their missions, and so can Morocco from the north. But these ones only Tunis can get. And it's actually not even that hard to get them, but Tunis rarely ever does it. I think Tunis must have gotten this, and this does look like Tunis's color, man, and they're occupied by what I can only assume is these guys, which I can only once again assume is Fezzan. But no, Or maybe Tunis is fighting Fezzan, but Fezzan just went down here. Okay, so this is Yao, this is Ayer, and then someone's in these provinces. I actually don't believe it, dude. Yeah, look, there's even a trade good, man. It's livestock. That's crazy. Would you consider this lucky? Because if I knew this was gonna happen, we probably wouldn't have even taken exploration. Because my whole Kitara plan worked out, and then this happened. But how would you know, man? It almost never happens. So yeah, it's Yao, Ayer, and then whoever's here, man. Tunis? But no, how can Tunis be here if Fezzan is still here? Is this a bug of some sort? It's not, is it? As you can see, I have fortified myself up here somewhat in case I somehow end up fighting these guys. Oh yeah, now I've learned about that Yao province. Oh, that's actually crazy. Yao is allied to Tunis, dude. No way. This is a strange game. And look, whoever was fighting someone for this province now owns this one. Man, I have to learn about the Maghreb somehow. I am standing in the Sahel, which is adjacent to it. I think the only way I can learn about it is by spying on the Ottomans and stealing maps. Let's hope we get to 50, man. Let's actually look for a spy guy here, dude. There's just no way to play this But no, what's the point? It's like I'm thinking about this province, but this isn't the main one. Everything we need is up here. So it doesn't matter who we fight along the way. And I still can't even see Lake Chad. Admin 10, finally. I was thinking about going influence since we have like 4 vassals, but if these guys can't see what I'm doing up here and it takes them 5 years to get there, there's no point in getting influence. I think I'm just gonna roll with another mill one here, man. Let's go offensive. How big is my army, dude? Yeah, let's go offensive. Why not? Okay. Okay, I've learned about the Sahel. This region is actually colonized as well, and this is Tunis. But look at how small their name is. Even if we couldn't see them, their name should be like this. So Tunis actually isn't big at all, dude. They got like 4k0 troops, right? So the lakes I need from them are like down here. Yeah, interesting. But now we can also spy on Morocco for the Maghreb and spy on Tunis for the Maghreb in case spy networks fail, you know? So let's do that. And or do we vassalize Tunis in this war with Ayer? Let's learn about this first, then we'll fight Yao, because this might change things. By the way, here's Lake Chad, man. Why did I think it's more this way? Okay, that means we gotta fight Yao. Oh, easy, dude. In the same war that we'll fight Yao in, we might vassalize Tunis, like I said, but also, well, I hope we have enough war score for that because it's all gonna be in the final peace deal. But also full annex Yao, take Borno, and take Manga, and take Kawar. So I can reach this. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have war score for that. Meanwhile, Ottomans have pushed further south. They just took something. Okay, there it is. Yao guy got discovered, and so did the Ottomans guy, so I couldn't even get a claim. But a spy network has been established on Morocco, and there's the maps of the Maghreb. It is Fezzan, dude. It is Fezzan. Okay. See, these are the lakes I need. Oh, no. Okay, boys. To grab the final lake provinces, we need to fight Yao, Kano, and Ayer, and Tunis for this one. Easy enough. To take this one, we gotta fight Tlemcen, Castile, Kabila, and Fezzan. And to take Sfax, we need to fight Aragon, Brittany, Venice, and the Netherlands? Oh my god, dude. Okay, let's assess the situation. No moping around. Fezzan. Oh, okay. We can take this without fighting Castile. Okay, that's at least a positive. Frick, man. How did my Yao guy get discovered? God damn it. It's gotta be like this, man. It's gotta be... I take at least these 2 provinces and this one and vassalize Tunis. Right? Or do I not care about vassalizing Tunis? Actually, I don't care about anything with Tunis. I can just take this one from them. So in this war that I do with Yao, I gotta take these 4 provinces. This one, this one, this one, and this one. I don't even got a full annex Yao. We gotta be... It's gonna be really tricky about war score here. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I'm producing so much ivory, actually. It's not even funny. Look, the price is 5 now. Jesus. That really is gonna boost our economy, man. Yeah, crazy map all around, man. I gotta say. Look at this border war in India. Here it's interesting, too. The Maghreb is crazy. West Africa is nuts. Look at what Kong did. Okay, boys. Gotta claim on Yao. Let's go in. Aw, damn it. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because I have to have Tunis come in. Otherwise, I gotta fight the Ottomans. Actually, they're in a war right now. Knights, Brandenburg and Venice. How tired are they gonna get in that? I can't just, you know, rely on the fact that the Ottomans might not join. Oh, wait. Wait. I'll give money to my enemy in order to defeat them. That's the 7th rule of war in the Red Hawks art of war. That's the thing, you gotta give the AI way more money for them to pay off the debt than they have it. There we go. All fixed, baby. Let's check the war score. So, I can't, I need to occupy stuff first. It's interesting how Africa is such a massive continent, man, but there are like, you know, there's not that many big lakes, you know? I guess you could say the same for Asia too, then. Like, which one can you see from this zoomed out? Baikal? And then the Caspian Sea, right? Not the Aral Sea, though. Rest in pepperoni on that, bitch. Okay, so the war score for this... Oh, no. It's not doable in one war. That's okay. It's actually really not a problem. I should do Ayer just so I can reach these guys, but then I don't gotta do Kano. Yeah, no weirdo, what you call it, alliances there. So I guess I just do this in this war. Shoot, like this we can even... How dev is this province? Why can't I take it? Look, I can do this one, and I can do some more, but no, not Borno. It's 29% war score. Yeah, very expensive. So we do this. Like this, we got access to Fezzan, and if we fight Fezzan, we actually get up all the way to Kafsa, and then it's just 2 more wars left, one with Aragon for Sfax, and one with Kano or whoever eats up Borno right here for Borno. Okay, so we need 80% war score. See, I always thought Tumbuka was blue, and don't say green, just your monitor if you think this is green, but the more I look at the Aelets, it's like, it's such a similar color, and it's like Fezzan. Weren't they brighter blue as well? Have I been staring at a screen for too long? Well, it's definitely a yes on that one, but still. Okay, a little bit more. To give you an idea of how long I've been recording this video, granted I did pause for quite a while, but I started this morning. I think it was like 10-ish, 10 a.m. Now it's 8 p.m. Ah, I'm an idiot. I white piece Kano so there's no massive truce with them. Of course, dude. They're... No, dude. No fucking way, bro. No. Oh my god, they actually declared war, these assholes, man. Oh, frick my life. There is stuff I can give up here, don't get me wrong. I can basically give away this whole bit right here, as long as I'm connected in between the provinces, so I can technically give them like all of this right here, but that's not what they want, is it? I can't give them this because then I'll be disconnected. Let's see if I can offer them... I can't believe it, man. It's because I'm freaking low on manpower, and I knew it too. I wasted away all my manpower full stacking on these forts like a dumbass in the desert, bro. Oh my god. And now these guys aren't willing to peace out. Unless I do like this, which... I frick it. There we go. This is not good. Can I offer them stuff immediately is the thing. Where's the provinces they want? What do they want then? I can't even give it to them. They have to occupy it first and then transfer it over to Egypt. I can't even give them stuff. There's no way for me to peace out here. No, look, they declared war. They want me to give up claims in Yemen or in what? In Aeolite of Yemen? Really? They got that. They want war reps. Huh. What about now? Now that I've selected this, because this isn't that bad actually. I can't give them any land because they themselves can't take any land, man. How big are they? Oh, well, that's just great. They didn't even call in Egypt. Smart asses. Oh, I don't know how to get out of this. Well, as to many things in life, the answer for this one, I think, is gonna be money. So, let's just take out 1 million loans. I'm absolutely loaded, by the way. I can take out massive loans. I can have a huge number of loans. I'm making so much money that I think I can get away with putting these bitches down, Great Lakes Free Warriors, Madagascar Company, Zanj Company, actually they're kind of far away, Yaka Free Warriors, the Nubian guys, Sahel guys are kind of far away as well. Okay, I got more troops than them now, but why would something like this happen? I got more morale. Discipline is about the same. What about tech? I'm 11, they're 12. That's gonna be tricky, and I'm nowhere near 12. Frick. And let's try and save these guys. Let's get them behind the line before the Ottomans come in. That's the thing, though. Look, this is the only thing I can occupy. Yemen doesn't have that many boats. Ottomans are on this side, but they shouldn't have... Nah, I don't want to cross over here. The thing is, there's nothing here for me to occupy, man. The war goal is Dege Habur, which is that one. That's this one. I'm going to put down a fort there, just so it's a little slower for them to get it. Okay, boys, a couple of days ago, I showed you a defensive masterclass when I got attacked by Naples as Spoleto. Now I'm about to pull off the same thing. You see, I'm about to siege the province of Tajura right here, which is going to trap these armies down south. I've also built up a galley fleet. 20 galleys is strong enough to beat up whatever Yemen has over here, and I don't think the Ottomans have boats over here, man. They really shouldn't. So now I'm going to go blockade the strait right here, Bab el Mandeb. And beat these guys' ass. We also got 30k Ottomans right here. I think I'm gonna send in the main army for that one, man. Okay, pulled that off brilliantly. There's another Ottoman stack over here. I actually just stack wiped an Ottoman stack. 163k. Blockaded the strait. Got all of this. Yeah, medium. Yeah, I did lose one battle. That is true. They caught a Merc company without a general off guard. I'm actually gonna pour these guys into here. Let's see what happens. Oh, they got more guys coming in from the north. Let's try and catch this army. Okay, we got that army. Let's see, how are we with the loan situation? 68 loans. We're at 43 right now. Damn, and we're actually getting like a loan a month. Oh. Alrighty then. I can't believe they did that. Am I still losing money? I am still losing money, but that's mainly because of the interest. Yeah, we can fix this, no problem, man. We can fix this, no problem. It's just that now I gotta chill for quite a while and not do these wars because this has set me back time-wise quite a lot. Okay, my eyes are starting to hurt too, man. This did take it out of me a bit. Not that it was super long, but I was like, you know, when something pushes you back, I'm like, okay, a war with Kano and with Fizan and with Aragon over here and we're chilling, but this was like, now I gotta stop and do this, so I think I'll continue this in the morning, boys. It's been a pretty fun campaign so far, man. Drop a like if you're enjoying it so far, and subscribe for all the pain I've endured. Alright, it is the next day for me, ladies and gentlemen. Things are slowly stabilizing. I'm dealing with some rebels, slowly paying off debt. Obviously, I still have a massive amount of interest, but I just noticed I can do this. I can threaten war on Kano for the province of Borno, and they'll just give it to me. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've wrapped up Lake Chad, and we're at 10 owned lakes, which is amazing. So only 2 more wars to go, man. Fezan right here, in which we're gonna take this province as well, and then the final war is gonna be with Aragon. There is a real chance of the Ottomans declaring on me again, especially with our truce being so short, and if they catch me without manpower, so I am gonna have to be a little more careful in these next wars. But I'm still gonna chill for quite a bit, gather up quite a lot of manpower. Maybe we can actually even slack in recruiting standards. We can do it for a bit, why not? And we'll get into it with Fezan here. Okay, I think we're in a good enough position to go in against Fezan. So the goal in this war is to take these 5 provinces right here. Let's do it. And this quick war should be done. And yes, Fezan and Tlemcen are willing to accept this. And just like that, we have our 11th and half of our final lake that we need to take, this one right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm already spying on Aragon, man. Like I showed it off earlier, they are allied to Brittany, who seems to be having a normal campaign, I gotta say. Venice, who we can't see how powerful they are, and then the Netherlands, which, I mean, if they exist, that's good enough for them. So yeah, if we want to declare, man. Oh, Castile is Defender of the Faith, but they don't like Aragon. They got about what's this, 140k. Yeah, they do outnumber me. They do outnumber me. I think I'm gonna have to bring both armies up and get some mer companies up too. It's good that they can only like enter my land through here, so we'll definitely put down some forts. Let's get prepared. Now, I realize we've been playing pretty much without allies this entire campaign, except for that Kilwa thing at the start, but what about this? And what about this? I'm getting favors so quickly because I'm actually way more powerful than them. Still's not even on here, dude. And after almost more than 100 years of playing right here, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to enact our final government reform. Like I said all the way at the start of the video, I am going to be remaining a tribal nation, so let's form an advanced tribe. You know, for getting all the way here, these modifiers kind of suck. It's like the game wants you to go into these, not becoming a horde or anything like that. Yeah, just an advanced tribe, boys, the most powerful tribe in the world, who managed to beat back the most powerful nation in the world, so that's pretty good. Yeah, what I'm doing right now is just waiting for Mil 13, man, so we're on par with Aragon. In fact, Castile and Portugal are willing to come in right here. Why not use them? And we'll get right into it, man. We'll only need like 10% war score to take Sfax right here, so yeah, end is near. Well, something just stupid just happened. I realized I haven't been talking about rulers this entire campaign, and it's because most of them have been decent, you know, like 3-4-3 type rulers, but I just lost my dynasty, man. I think that's why we're at like 28 legitimacy, actually 18. And this guy absolutely sucks. So he's the worst ruler we've had so far, and he tanked our legitimacy to hell. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's, yeah, I've been going with Mawari this whole time. Dude, I just had -8, man. With him dying, it brought me down to -1.59. Okay, just got Mil 13. Armies are in position. I realized I didn't build forts or get mercs up. It's because, well, I forgot, but also because Castile and Portugal will help me. They're fighting the Ottomans right now in the Ottoman conquest of Crete versus Venice. Does that mean Venice might not join? They'll join, but they'll be easier to peace out. Portugal also won't join because they're fighting Sweden in the War of the Protestant League. Alrighty, well, let's get into it, boys. Why the frick not, huh? Final war time. Let's go. Oh, well, this is absolutely stupid because they have Jerba, and I don't have boats. Can we even go there? We can, unless they start blockading it. It's already being sieged by Tunis. Can we take this without? Yo, my vassals are actually helping out because they can see Benguela here, which has been colonized by Brittany, or being colonized by Brittany. I knew these guys would pay off sooner or later, man. Oh, and we got France here, too. Yeah, I should not have called in Castile, let me tell you that. Western tech nations are hard to fight, man. This was 40 versus 20k. Look how much they drained. Oh, Venice is low. Actually, that's great. Oh, they're in 80 different wars at the same time. Who else are they fighting? The Ottomans and the War of the Protestant League. Too bad we can't see the HRE, so we can't see the war. But I guess if you click on Portugal, you can see the Protestant side, right? Now, Sweden's the leader. Damn, man, if Castile wasn't in this tanking my freaking war score. Look, the Ottomans have occupied Aragon's capital, man. I could have easily pieced out now. I knew it was a mistake, but... Alright, thank frick Castile is out. Well, Aragon juked me and landed over here along with the Netherlands and Brittany, so advanced naval tactics coming into play here. But it's too little too late, ladies and gentlemen, because Aragon will already accept giving us the final out of the 12 lakes that we needed to conquer in the entirety of Africa. There is the province of Sfax in my hands. And ladies and gentlemen, as Tumbuka, the land of crossing the lake, we have crossed and conquered literally every single lake in Africa. All right, let's core this up and wrap it up. And ladies and gentlemen, after coring up the province of Sfax and even full stating it, just like everyone else, we officially own every single province we need to own in order to consider all of these lakes owned, man. That's Lake Malawi, Mweru, Lake Tanganyika, Kivu, Rutanzige right here, Lake Albert, Lake Victoria, Turkana. So these are all of the initial southern ones. Then we got Tana Lake over here, Lake Chad, of course, and then the final one or ones, you know, Chat El Jared right here, which the game considers to be one, but they look like two, so I wanted to conquer both of them. And with that, our goal, ladies and gentlemen, for this video is officially done. But yeah, there you go, man. Started off as the nation of Tumbuka in these two provinces right here, what I consider to be one of the two weakest nations over in this region. Interesting start. Luckily, we could ally Kilwa to help us out with some of these guys right here. After that, got the gold mines, baby. Dev'd up all of them. Let's see, are they still at 10? Why is this one at 9? There we go, at 10, at 10. This one's at 10 over here. I dev'd up Kaffa as well, so we ended up with 7 gold mines. Got these merked up, fought Kilwa. Our plan of Kitara being formed succeeded, which means we didn't have to colonize anything here. And because this happened as well, expansion, like I said earlier, turned out to be completely useless, but I wasn't gonna rely on the AI getting the job for me done. I wanted to get the job done myself. So yeah, expanded over here, man, pushed up into these guys up north, conquered all of this. As you saw, the Ottomans declared on us. Luckily, we could push them back, fought some easy wars over here, and then this final slightly annoying one because they called in Castile. But overall, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we ended up looking like, exactly like I pretty much planned to look like. We even ended up with these guys as vassals, man. Number 3 on the Great Powers list, so we are looking very, very powerful. Obviously, we've been rolling in dough the entire campaign. Loans almost paid off right here. You know, in the building department, I've built up most of the stuff that we needed to build up. And yeah, honestly, I can say that I'm very, very satisfied with this campaign, man. You know, when I read the goal on the comments of the previous A to Z, I was like, oh my god, another gigantic one for A to Z. But, you know, even though it did take me a really long time in real life to record this video, it actually didn't take that much in-game time. It's only 1571, which sure is on the later end of these campaigns that we do, but really I expected something maybe even like 1630, man. But I do gotta say we were pretty quick, and that's another nation in A to Z wrapped up, boys. Now that we're done with Tumbuka, we only have 16 more nations left to go in A to Z, and that's including Ryazan, which I haven't tried to get started for a very, very long time. But yeah, overall, another super satisfying one, man. I'm loving the goals you guys are suggesting for these final ones, and like I've been saying at the end of every A to Z recently, I'm savoring it, all right? You guys should savor it too. By my calculations, the final A to Z should drop the first week of October, boys. That is when the final A to Z is looking like it's gonna be. So we got all summer to enjoy these, haven't we? But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm very happy to say that this campaign as Tumbuka, once again, not Timbuktu, in A to Z has been a success. And that has been Tumbuka in A to Z. Let me know in the comments what I should do as this nation next week. We're still in Season T. But that's it for me for now. See you next time.